This morning, I got on the phone with American Express, right? And let me just show it to you. I got on the phone with American Express. Let me flip that around so you can actually understand what it is. And I said AMEX. I said AMEX. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with this, this is what we call a platinum American Express. This is not a stunt, and I'm going to tell you why this is not a stunt. This is not a stunt because I don't give a fuck about American Express. Let me say that one more time. I care nothing about American Express. You know why this card, you know what? It's literally metal. This is a metal card, right? You know why they give you these? You know why they give you these? You know why they make it so metal and all of this other type of stuff? You know why this is important? You know what they do for you in order to get this? You know why this is important for so many people? Because it's a status symbol. It's no different than the bust down watches. It's no different than the diamond chains. It's no different than any of the other things that you need in order to be impressive. So if somebody pulls this out and they say, oh yeah, platinum and all of that other type of stuff, right? I know, let me say it again, I know that you're easily impressed. You're easily impressed. But let me tell you what I did this morning, because this feeds into what it is that I was telling you yesterday. I called American Express and I said, you know what? I don't want to be a customer anymore. I'm not interested in being a customer anymore. They said, why, Anton? I said, because I have no need for you. I told her just like that. I said, I have no need for you. Credit means nothing to me. I have one credit card that I really, really use and love. That's my Marriott, because I stay at a lot of different hotels, and so I make sure that I have the Marriott. But more importantly, the Marriott is important to me because I only need one credit card in order to be able to get my rental cars, in order to be able to reserve my hotels. You got to have a credit card on file in order to do that, right? And so it's on a need basis. It's not based off of stunting or anything that I need in order to continue to give me some kind of status. Now, why was this important for me to get in the first place? This was important for me to get in the first place because I wanted to finesse them points. I got it. I made sure that they waived, a lot of y'all don't know this, they will waive your fee for the first year when you first sign up and you get your American Express card. By the time that it comes back for them to do the renewal, then I call them and I say, you know what? I didn't really care for it. Doesn't matter if you didn't give me any limit. I got enough money anyway. It's nothing that I need to buy that I don't already own. I want out, right? And so before they go through the renewal, when they waived my fee the first time, I got all of the points. So they send me 100 and something thousand points. We transfer it over into our Delta, right? So that we can go ahead and get that Delta 1, because it's going to feed into us getting that Delta 1. The Delta 1 is where you lay down in the seats when you're flying overseas in order to be able to get all of that, right? It's just a finesse. We want the points. We don't want to give the credit card companies any money. We want the points. We don't want to give the credit card companies any money. But the point that I'm making to you guys is that credit does not mean anything from a personal perspective. I don't care about status. I don't care about credit. Everything that we do, it has to be based off of what's convenient to us. It has to be based off of what's convenient to us. We don't need any more status symbols in the black community. We need people to show the receipts. We need people to actually be a reflection of the thing that they advocate for. And don't get me wrong, it's very nice to have nice stuff. Go and get your stuff when you earn it. Go and take care of your business. Go and get that stuff. But it's a time and a place for everything. And what I'm saying is, I am an advocate for the thing that I'm telling you. Let me see if I can sign into this, because I need to show you that I actually canceled the American Express, right? Let's see if where the app at? I don't even know if I can still sign into the app at this point. Might have to re-download the app. I might have to re-download the app. We opening it up. I'm gonna see if I can log back in. I don't know if they, because once the way I decided to cancel it. We don't need any more status symbols in the black community. We need results. Count as canceled. Canceled. Card is canceled. You see that at the bottom? Card is canceled. Platinum card is canceled. See that? So my point is, the point that I'm trying to make to you guys is, stop getting finessed by the credit card companies. I plan on doing a live stream this weekend where I break down to you guys the importance of you divesting yourself from the credit system, but how you can still leverage it in order to really, really do some great things. So I'm going to break down the whole credit game. I'm going to give y'all a game on how it is that y'all can get y'all credit score up to 800 plus. Yes, I do have an 800 plus credit score, but I do not use my personal credit for anything. I'll show that to you. Just for the people in the back. I have no problem showing my credit score. At all. Zero credit card use. Zero derogatory remarks. Payment history, 100%. I'm going to give you the game on how it is that you can get a 800 plus credit score. You don't have to tap into any of these finessers. You don't have to pay $100,000. You ain't got to pay $800, $500, $400, $600. You ain't got to do none of that, bro. You don't have to be a part of the game in order to understand how to finesse the game. All right? You don't need no credit repair service. You don't need to do any of that. I'm going to do another webinar because I got to give my people the game. I'm going to do another webinar on how it is that you guys can be able to finesse the game and be able to get everything that you need without having to subject yourself to this bullshit. You don't need American Express. You don't need all of this stuff. All you need is the game and the information. Now, what you do with the information, that's up to you. What you do with the information, that's up to you. But you do not need anything in order to be successful outside of the information and hard work and then the endurance long enough to actually be able to get to it.